Hey guys, so I'm playing Welcome to Farmtown, and as you can see, I still have no farm hands. Basically, if you looked at one of my previous videos, they originally were doing blueberry fields, but then the blueberries were nerfed, where I think they were worth like 20 cents, 25 cents each. I don't know what the price of them were before that. Um, or what part of the blueberry was nerfed, but I ended up not really actually making money at all from the farmhands when they were doing that after the nerf. So something was nerfed with the blueberries, and yeah, so basically I would start with like 40,000 and I don't know, let's say they'd make me like 2,000 within the end of the night. So then the next morning I'd end up paying each of them $500 again, and basically I would start with like the original like 40,000 dollars that I had. So basically the $2,000, was pretty much nothing. And then at the time they ended up changing the map and stuff like that, which I think they did a really good job. Although I'm gonna miss that town or whatever that used to be like, I don't know what side of the map it used to be on, but let's just say it was on this side of the map. So basically they had like a town back there and they had this giant lake over here. I thought they were gonna like do this like whole massive change with like the lake and like the town and stuff like that, but I guess they ended up pushing everything towards the middle, which actually isn't too bad, but I was hoping for like a bigger town and stuff like that, but this will do. I kind of actually got tired of like walking back there just to get, I didn't really get the giving tree anymore, but the old man and the town and the whole lake thing were all back there. So I guess I didn't really like walking over there. Even though I had like a horse, I could still like ride my horse all the way over there, but it was still kind of annoying. So I guess it's kind of cool that everything's kind of like pushed in the middle. Hopefully in the future they'll add like a town in the back or something. Um, because it would be kind of cool to be able to um sell stuff that's worth more in like another town or something. But yeah. So basically, um like I said, the blueberries were nerfed, and then I had them working with at the time when they made like the new town and stuff like that, they came out with a new crop, and these were like the rainbow peppers. I can't really move them over right here, but basically right here, or if I look at my inventory, these rainbow peppers is what turns into these. Um, So basically, at the time, like I said, I wasn't making any money from the blueberries. So then I found out the rainbow peppers were selling for like 30 cents to 35 cents, something around there. But they were a little bit higher than the blueberries. So I'm like, oh, I'll just do the rainbow peppers. Well, I think at the time they only gave me like 4 or 6 seeds or something like that. So I decided to go over to the market to buy more because I don't know if the giving tree gives rainbow peppers or not. So basically, I went to the market. I purchased more rainbow pepper seeds, and they were actually like the seeds themselves were selling for like $50 each. So I ended up buying like 200 of them, and basically I had my farm hands work with the rainbow peppers, and basically I thought they would collect the seeds like they would with the blueberries, but they weren't collecting the seeds. So when I saw them standing around, I looked to see if I still had seeds, and it went from 200 to zero. So I found out that they weren't collecting any seeds. So I ended up going back to the market and purchasing more seeds. And instead of having the fourth patch, I don't know if I did two rainbow patches or if I did four rainbow patches, but basically with the fourth patch, I had the farmer that was working there kind of work with like the cows instead, and basically work with the chickens and whatever else over here. Um, so I'd have him do that, and basically with the fourth field, I would plant my own rainbow peppers and basically just collect the seeds from that, and then by the time I had like 1,000 or 4,000 seeds or something like that, I'd have my farm hands plant rainbow peppers, and basically I'd have them do that while I was over on the fourth field collecting the seeds mostly. Sometimes I'd collect the peppers, but basically it was the same thing. I would start with like $40,000, and they would probably make like 2,000, maybe 3,000, and basically the next day I would end up handing them all together like $2,000 to pay them, and I would only end up making like some money but not really any money at all, because as you can see, like the day itself is like it's almost nighttime. Like the sun is like, it only takes like a certain amount of minutes before it turns nighttime because the sun's going down right now. So yeah, basically I had them do the rainbow peppers, but they weren't making any money from that. So, since that was supposed to be like the new plant to make you money, basically you wouldn't be making any money if you had the farm hands. Not only that, um, it would take them like a very, very long time to plant all the rainbow peppers. Basically, they would plant all the rainbow peppers, and probably like five plants out of like the rest of the plants that were planted would grow into like the full peppers, and this would still be like growing, or that would still be growing, or I don't know. It would take them like a very, very long time to like grow like a full patch of rainbow peppers. So I don't really know what the deal with that was, since I kind of already had my own like sprinkler thing going on right here. But even like with the watering, it would take them forever. So I don't know. Like in the other fields. Um, so I didn't really like that either. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I ended up firing them all because they weren't making any money. And as you can see, I have 63,000 now, which I'm actually saving for a track irrigator from my last video, like I told you guys. I wasn't sure if I was going to get the track irrigator or the greenhouse, but I think I'm going to get the track irrigator because I already have two of these fields with sprinklers, and my other two fields don't have any water supplies, so I figured I would just get the track irrigators. Um, Probably one on this one because it'll be the cheapest, and then I'll move the sprinklers and put them on the third field, and basically do the same thing for the second one when I have 75,000 or 76,000 actually for the second one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. But basically, with this video, they just released, I guess, a small update, and basically, with this video, they released a um, crop quality and like a new inventory and stuff like that. So if you kind of look at the bottom right here, um, each of these like circle things above like each of these like fruit and vegetables, um they all have like different like color things. Like these three right here are black, and like this one, yeah, these two right here, the cotton and the hay are both like white, and then like this blue mushroom and red mushroom are both like a yellowish light color, and um basically these ones right here, they all say like decent. um but not only that, they like the blueberry itself, like it says like this one's black, so like a black circle. So if you read it, it says awful, and then it has a one next to it. They kind of changed the crops to, I don't know if it's random or if depending how you water them, like you'll get better um like fruit or vegetables. But I think it's random or based off of luck or whatever. But as you can see, like I said, the black circle for like these blueberries, It shows at the bottom of it awful, and then it has a one next to it. That means like tier one. So all of these like fruits and vegetables have different tiers now. So depending, I guess we'll just say depending on your luck, it might be depending on how well you water them, but I don't really know, because this update just came out, and yeah. So basically, if we look at the blue mushroom, it says great, and then it has a six next to it. So basically, when we sell this blue mushroom, we'll get like a better price for it and stuff like that, a selling price. For like the blueberries, it says awful and it has a one next to it. That means like it's tier one. So the blue mushroom's tier six. Um, this blueberry over here is decent, so it's tier four. Um, I could probably show you guys in the sell box. I can't tell you guys prices of everything because it's like totally random with like whatever tier of something that you have. These magic beans, they used to be worth like $25 each, but I think they're actually worth a lot less now because they're in their decent tier quality. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but I mean, it's good if you happen to plant like really good magic beans, and I guess that you get like a perfect, or like I don't know if there's a perfect, but like you get a great magic bean and you could sell it for a lot more or something. But if we kind of look at this, we're gonna look at this awful tier one blueberry first. You kind of see that it's worth 5 cents, and then it looks like there's a blueberry bonus thing up here, so we'd end up making a cents more. So basically, I think we said these were like 20 cents, 25 cents each. After that blueberry buff, or no, that blueberry nerf or whatever from my previous video. Um, so now it's even nerfed more, which kind of sucks. But like I said, it's based off like quality and like tiers, depending like how well like you plant it, or um, just based off of luck, like I said. But if we look at this blueberry, the decent one, and then we look at the price up here, when I click on it, um, hold on. So if I sell this, and then yeah, so I guess since I had two different kinds of blueberries down here, um it wasn't really letting me click it, because the blueberries are basically the same thing, but it's based off tiers, so you can kind of see that uh, since we clicked on this one, the price kind of like changed to where I'd be making 20 cents plus 4 cents. So like I said, this one right here is only gonna make me 5 cents each for the 64 because it's an awful tier. But then like the one down here, it's gonna make me 20 cents plus 4 cents. So we're gonna sell that, and then yeah. If we look at the carrots, and I think like I said, so these blueberries have an awful price, or an awful tier or whatever. So I think the awful, from what I heard, um from talking to people, the awful means that it's the average price. So, as you can see, the corn that we have right here is $3 each, which I actually think $3 is more than what we used to make on corn, like before the whole update. So that's pretty cool that we can at least make more money. But I think they said for like decent or great corn, I think you would make like $5 or something like that. I'd have to kind of look into that, but as you can see, it's worth $3 for the awful tier one price. So I'm gonna end up selling that, And if we look at the cotton, we can see that it still says 0, but it says good 5, which is tier 5. And if we go to the cotton presser, let me use it, and then we go all the way over here again. Let me look for the cotton. So the cotton, it still says it's actually I don't know if it said it was decent before, but I think it said it was great before actually. I don't know, but let's just say it said decent. So as you can see, I think the cotton before, like the whole update thing, was selling for 150 each. But as you can see, since it says decent, we're making like a certain amount of cents, like above that 150 price range from before. So yeah, I think if you get awful cotton, it might sell for like 150 each. I'll have to kind of look into that, but basically the point of the video is that they came out with like a new quality and inventory for the crops. So basically they're all based off of tiers, and sometimes you'll be selling stuff for like the normal price, or sometimes you'll be selling stuff like with a higher price. So in a way, it's kind of good. In another way, it's kind of bad because obviously, like we looked at the corn and it was like awful price, but we were making like I think like three. I want to say $3. I don't really remember. Like I'm kind of bad at remembering, but basically so like the carrots, we'd be making 155 each, which is actually pretty good for awful. But if it was like a higher price than this, or not a higher price, but a higher quality, it would be selling for more. But since there's a bonus going on, we get like an extra 62 cents anyways. Um, and then with the mushrooms, as you can see, it says great. I think they were selling for a lot more before though. I think they were worth like $10 or something. But these ones are the red mushroom. I mean, they're still worth like $15 each, and it says that they're great. So we can end up making some pretty good money from that. I don't know if they were $10 before that. Honestly, you guys would have to um, kind of like look at my previous videos maybe when I was selling this stuff to kind of see like how much certain stuff was. But yeah, that's pretty much the point of the video. You guys can kind of keep track to see like um, to kind of see what each thing I'm selling for and what it's worth and stuff like that. If we kind of look at the tiers and stuff like that. Um, this magic bean, however, I don't know. The magic bean thing is kind of confusing because when it was around winter time and I was trying to sell the magic bean, I think it said I was only gonna get um like kind of look, hold on. Yeah, so basically around winter time, I wasn't making a video, but basically when I was trying to sell the magic bean, um it said it was like worth 625 each, but as you can see we're in spring right now and it says it's worth $37.50 each. So it's actually worth more than that original $25, I think, before like the whole update. So I don't know if it has to do with the seasons changing as well. So I don't know. I have to kind of like look into that when I'm making these videos. But the magic pumpkin, or not the magic pumpkin, the giant pumpkin is still worth 25 or $250 each. But I think, oh wait, 25. Did you guys see that? Wasn't that price higher? I don't know why it's doing that, but I think the price was higher than that. Unless maybe there was a thing over here. I don't know. I really don't know. But I just kind of wanted to make this video and kind of like update you guys on the whole quality thing, and just basically show you guys. Oh yeah, like wait, didn't that price just change? Why is it doing that? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, wasn't that lower than that? Huh. 37.50 for the magic beans. I thought it just changed, unless when I was playing around with this, maybe it glitched. Yeah, why is it doing that? Now it's worth $25 each. That's really weird. Huh. Unless maybe... Yeah, why is it doing that? You guys see that? When I click on the corn, or no, when I click on the carrots, saying this is worth 25 each, but then when I click on the mushroom and then click back on the magic bean, it says it's worth 37.50. That's really weird. I wonder if that's a bug. Um, wonder if this is the same. Oh yeah, like what is that? Or this says 12 cents, so when I do that, there's 10 cents. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a bug. Maybe they're not even worth this much. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the point of the video. Just kind of wanted to show you guys that. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna probably hire the rest of my farm hands, like hire them back and stuff like that. And I think I'll have them working with carrots because carrots I'll get the seeds back no matter what. And I think we said that they were worth like, oh, well, that actually with this whole thing up here, I don't know. I don't actually really don't know because this thing is changing, so I don't really. They could be worth 155 each plus the 62 cents, or they could be worth. Well, it didn't do it that time, so I don't know. If I do it that way, will it change? Yeah, it does. So I don't know. They could be worth like something. Um, I don't know. I have to kind of, I guess, tell somebody about that because, yeah. But basically, let's just say that they're worth like 150 something. Um, or like, no, not 150. 150. They're worth 150 each, and I don't know why I said 150, but um, let's just say they're 150 each or a dollar or something like that. I'll have like the farm hands probably work with like the carrots, or I'll pick something in here. I don't really know if it'll be the carrots, but I'll pick something to where they can end up collecting the seeds back, and I should be able to kind of like uh, slowly make my money back and not lose anything. Basically, like when I was doing the blueberry bushes and the rainbow peppers, and yeah, so I'm gonna probably hire my farmhands again. I don't know if I'll do it in this video though, because um I have to like pick out the names and stuff like that, because and then there are certain like farmhands that are uh that will work for $500 each, but then there's also ones that will only work for like 750 or 1,000 each. So I gotta probably hop servers and try to find farm hands that are worth $500 each. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably do that. And I'll probably actually do the cotton until I get to 75,000. I may switch it up. I don't know, but I'll do something till I get to 75,000, and then I'll try to work like getting like 10,000 or something like that, and then rehiring the farm hands and basically having them make me some money, and maybe I'll even do like the fourth crop or something like that, the fourth crop field by myself, and just kind of like play around with like different crops and try to work my way towards like the second track irrigator and stuff like that after I buy the first one. And yeah, I just pretty much kind of wanted to update you guys on the whole different tiers and stuff like that for like the vegetables and fruits. I don't know why the outer box is kind of like changing the prices, because whenever I like click on this, it'll say one price, but then like when I click on this and then click on this, it'll show like a different price, or it'll show like the same price, but then when I click on the red mushroom, since it's worth more than the carrot, and then I click back on the magic bean, it shows like a whole other different price. I don't know why. It does it for like all of them. It seems like it might be like a bug or something. But yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I kind of just want to, and also my character, I know he's like this or whatever, but he just hasn't like loaded in all the way, because I have like really crappy internet. So yeah. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about like the different tiers of like the stuff, just kind of ask in the comments, or I don't know, just play the game and you'll see like different tiers and stuff like that for like the fruits and vegetables and the mushrooms or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.